Hello, my peepers. Welcome to a new episode of What's New in Shalene's Neck of the Woods. So I was all super ready to do this video. Oh boy. And as soon as I sat down, my eyes got heavy. And I started yawning. It is only 7:15. I should not be this tired, although I probably am catching up from this weekend. Anyways, hi peepers. So we are doing the Valentine's color lawn out of Magical Jungle, and we are going to do the heart. We are working on the heart with the Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils. Okay. I'm just catching another second wind here somehow. I have my water. I just filled my cup with cold water. And yeah. Okay. So let's go in with maybe I should have taken a cat nap before I did this. Wow. Tired. Okay, so I just grabbed light purple and going to do this lightly. Don't worry about going over the circles because we'll go in with gel pens or Posca pen, but probably gel pen. So how is everybody today? What are you coloring? Because you know that's what everybody asks. We all want to know what you are coloring. Wow, I screwed up yesterday, didn't I? Because I had these two here, and I was going to use the same colors, and I didn't mark them down. Okay. I might have to go back and watch that video. Oh boy. And we should be left alone tonight because I was home around 5 o'clock, fixed my dinner, and then sat down and watched Anne's video on the gel pens and what pages we are coloring out of in Romantic Country that she chose for the color lawn. What is it? March through Romance? Something like that. So I was watching that, and while watching that, and that was like a 43-minute video, I held Pearl the whole time and loved her up. So I'm hoping that made her happy enough to leave me alone, but I wouldn't hold my breath because she just came back in. Silly girl. Okay, now I'm going in with purple. And I think we'll do the dark at the ends on these petals. So I babysat today. Blake was in one of his moods. Getting into stuff and then being told no and just throwing himself down and having temper tantrums. So I'm trying to teach him that if you're going to have a temper tantrum, that I am going to be like his father and put him in his room till he calms down. Because when Dylan was a little boy, we had the same problem, and we worked with the counselor at his doctor's office, and that's what they told me to do, to like put him in a room till he could calm down. But he was older, so right now we're just putting Blake in his room till he calms down. He can't hurt anything. All his toys are in there. And he's learning, because after his third little temper tantrum this afternoon, I looked at him and I said, "Do you want me to put you back in your room?" And he looks at me and said, "No." I said, "Okay, then you better stop." And he did. So he's learning. He'll be 2 in May, so he's still learning. Okay, now let's go in with, what other colors do we have here? I'm just reading all the colors. Let's go in with purple violet or lilac. Lilac looks darker. Let's try lilac. Then of course, you know, when Carson gets mad now, he's 4 and I don't like you and you're mean. Dylan says yeah, he tells him the same thing, and Amber says yep, he tells her the same thing. Yep. He'll tell me that. He'll sleep in all day if you let him. I have to wake him up to get him dressed, and while he's getting dressed, that's what he's telling me. You're mean. I don't like you. And I just tell him, I don't like it when you act like this. He just kind of looks at me. Hey, we're going to go back in with the... That's not what I used, is it? No. I'm going to go back in with the purple. Just kind of blend that out a little bit. So these colors work really well together. And then go back in with the light purple and go, whoop, never mind, go back to the violet, to the purple. You didn't even see what I did over there, did you? I am so sorry. Told you I was tired. I should have just taken my little nap. So what did I use? Lilac. We're going to come over here and I will show you what I did. So I used the lilac down like this. Just brought it down a little bit. In someone's back for attention. Really, Kat? You had almost an hour. You are worse than a kid. Pearl. People cannot see what I'm doing. So this is what I did on the other petal. Or the other flowers. And I'm sorry you didn't get to see that. And I used medium pressure. Light to medium. And then I went in with purple. Went back over that. Kind of brought it out a little bit. And she is like really engrossed in what I'm doing, so I'm waiting for her to try to steal my pencil. I had her curled up in my arms while I was watching Nan's video the whole time. And she's purring the whole time. I was giving her kisses and petting her. She's been awful needy lately. And go back in with light purple. And kind of just blend it all out. It's so pretty. And I'm doing another video after this. I need to wake up. I guess I could have a dose of caffeine. I don't know why she's barking. I could have a dose of caffeine since I want to late. Okay, now we'll go back over to this flower, and we are going in with light purple. So Dylan took my car to work today because his wouldn't start. And then when he came home, he got his started. So he went back to work with his truck and picked up a work truck so that he would be able to get to work tomorrow, because I don't babysit tomorrow, so he wouldn't have my car. I was going to say, I wonder if that was UPS, but it's not Christmas time, so it's 7:30. They're not here this late. I didn't see any more leaves like this. And I should have done these leaves down here the same as these up here. But it doesn't really matter because You know, I thought I was doing really good last night. I know, it's all Pearl and Ruby's fault last night. They were horrible. So, we are going to... I know why I didn't color these like that, because the leaves were different. And these didn't have leaves like these two did. So I was following the leaves. That's what happened. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What's all your fault? Okay, so we're going to take salmon pink, because this I do remember was the first color I used. Salmon pink. We're going to go to these two flowers down here. Okay, and we're going to do a light layer of salmon pink. See, I do know, because when I use pencils in a page, I put them in backwards than the rest of them, so I kind of remember what colors I used. I do that a lot. So, I'm noticing which ones are turned. So, yep. So, I wanted to stay up late tonight because I can sleep in the morning. And you know who is back up here on the table, sneaking between me and my coloring book so that I cannot see what I am doing. I love you, Miss Pearl, but this doesn't work for Mama when she's making videos. Don't try to bite me. Can't you just, like, move? Move. No, people don't want... Do you want people to see how you are abusive to me? Stop. So I have my purple lights on in my room, and I have candles burning. And I can't smell them. They aren't very strong. I have tons of candles, so I am trying to burn the ones I have. I also have a lot of tarts for my tart burners. Most of my tarts, though, are autumn scents. But I don't care. They're my favorite scents. I love autumn, and I like apples and pumpkins and all that stuff. So I will still use them in the spring, but I know I have some spring scents and summer scents somewheres. Well, I can't say somewheres. I know where they're at. I just have to be careful with candles because my other cats are fine around candles. When the candles are lit, they see them, they squint their eyes at me, and they leave the room. Miss Pearl, on the other hand, is a very klutzy, long-haired cat. So I have to be careful where I have them. This is rose pink, and I'm not sure if we used this, but It's in the case backwards, so I'm assuming I did. And we're just going to go up about 3/4 of the way. Light pressure, and she's trying to work her way towards me. I don't know if you can see what I'm coloring. Miss Pearl. I know, Mama loves you, but cheapers. No, what? Stop. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the camera. Give me your paw. Show them how big your paws are. Hey, can you give me your paw? So I know I have an order coming from JCPenney. So I don't know if you women are like me, but all my bras are underwire. And I'm getting to the point now where I actually hate them. I want something comfortable, because as soon as I get home from babysitting, the bras come off. Sorry for any men that watch this, but that's just how it is. And if I'm not leaving the house for the day, I'm not putting one on. But I've been listening to more and more women talking about wearing sports bras, so I ordered 2 of them from JCPenney's. And I'll try them. And Scott was complaining that he was down to 1 pair of Long John underwear, because he works outside a lot at the gas station. He's out there, you know, Thursdays and Sundays he pumps the gas, because it's a full service gas station. And, you know, the other times during the week, he's a manager there during the day. And he's outside a lot. So he was complaining 2 weekends ago, I need this washed. And I said, okay. And he says, it's the only pair I have, so I need them dried right away. I'm like, are you serious? So I looked to see if they had sales going on, since it's almost spring. And I got him 2 pairs of the Long John pants and 2 tops. And that's his Valentine's gift from me. Okay, did we use Ruby Red? That was on here. Okay. So then we used salmon. Oh, holy cow. This is pink. This is a little bit different than the colors I used there, isn't it? So I'm just going to go up about 1/4 of the way. We're using medium pressure. So when I ordered them, I thought it said that they would be delivered like on the 15th. And then I finally got an email that they were shipped out the other day. They didn't ship them out till like the 15th, the 16th. So the package will be coming any day. Tomorrow I have huge package from Amazon, unless they're all in different boxes. I ordered what they call a desk calendar, those great big huge desk calendars, but I'm going to put it up in my wall in here. And then I will have my my video schedule of what I want to tape for the day, and if there's enough room, I will write the monthly color alongs that's going on in the color tube world. Because I have several whips going from other color alongs. Okay, so we're going back in with salmon pink, and we're just going to go over everything. And I actually like these flowers better than those up there. So that's a good thing we messed up last night. And I've decided to do live video on probably Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Central Time. Eastern Central Time? Eastern Standard Time. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Oh, see, Pearl, what you did to your mama. You got her all flustered. That looks really, really nice together. Those colors work really well. I really like these Pablos on this paper. So I'm not going to do live on YouTube, and I don't know if it will work on YouTube, but I do know that it did work Sunday night when I went in on Anne's in the Colorful Life, her Facebook group. And with Facebook, you don't get trolls and perverts and all that where you do on YouTube. And on YouTube, I would need moderators. And the only thing is, I probably would get more views on YouTube. So for now, I'm going to try it on Facebook. And I won't be coloring. It'll just be face-to-face. We'll just talk, and I can read what you're asking and what you're saying, and it's just a gab session. Okay. So, I'm going to save these and use gel pens. And what's the time? Not bad, 29 minutes. I do want to do some other colors, but let's go in with some more green. Let's go up to these two flowers here, and let's see what colors we have. So I'm going to go in with yellow-green. And do light layer. I did stay up till 11 last night watching the Olympics. And I had started uploading the one video last night. And because of the time of night it took almost 4 hours. Well, it said it was going to, but I think it sped up after a while because that would have made it be done at 2 o'clock. And I happened to wake up at 1 o'clock and checked on it and it was done. So tonight I'll just wait. I'll go to bed late, like midnight, or whenever the Olympics is done. And did I tell you that this was grass green? Grass green. I'm going to go up. Probably 3/4 of the way. I hear a helicopter. Oh yeah, I was talking about Facebook. So I thought it would be fun to do a live video and see how well it worked, because it worked Sunday night joining Ann. So I wanted to do my own. Let's go in with spruce green. We're gonna just go up a little bit. Light pressure to medium pressure, just to give it some shadow. Now someone asked me in one of my comment in a video last night how the feelers work in Create Space paper. And that I do not know yet. What I plan to do is take a brand of pencil and pull out a Create Space paper, a Joanna Basford. I don't know, I'm going to pull out like 6 coloring books, and I'm going to find like a page that's busy, or you know, that has like a lot of the same designs in it. I'm going to go back in with grass green, go over that, go up 3/4 of the way, light pressure. Anyways, I'm going to pick several books with different kinds of paper. And I will use the same pages for all the pencils. But we will work with one brand at a time. And I will let you know what I think. Okay, now we're going back in with yellow green, and we're going to go everything with a medium pressure. I am also going to do another video tonight out of Ivy and Inky Butterfly. And it's going to start on the first page. We are going to go in order. I know I've already done a few pages in it, but think we're going to do that on Tuesday nights, is working Ivy in the Inky Butterfly. And I want you all to let me know what you think of that idea. And yes, we will finish the pages on camera. So this is going to be an ongoing series. And I probably will make a playlist of them. And I'll probably put the other ones I did in the playlist. So I might have to go in and edit the titles of the other ones. And see where I left. Or if they already say part 1 and part 2 and part 3, then we'll start this with part 4. So we're just going to do it that way. What'd you do? Poke yourself in the eye? Her eye's closed. She's not opening it. She must have poked herself in the eye. Are you okay, honey? Can I see your eye? Did you poke yourself? Okay, so we'll work on these flowers here. Can you see them still? And let's see, what colors did we use? I think we only used 2 colors, right? We used ruby red. We'll do a light layer. So what did you all have for dinner tonight? I had catfish, which is my favorite. I had mashed sweet potatoes, and I had some sauteed zucchini. I have to tell you how I hurt myself cooking the catfish. You guys are going to laugh at me. Oh my gosh. So I had some panko breadcrumbs, and I poured them on the plate with, what did I put in the breadcrumbs? Oh, Old Bay seasoning. Mixed that all up. Cracked an egg in a bowl and added a little bit of milk. Dipped the catfish. Usually I just broil the catfish plain with a little seasoning. I don't usually bread it, but I wanted to do that tonight. Okay, this color is carmine. And I'll show you because I don't know if you can see what I'm doing because of Pearl. Pearl, people cannot see what Mama's doing. So we're going in about halfway up the petal. Light pressure. So I decided to put them in the broiler. So I put the aluminum foil, and my broiler is the pull-out drawer of my gas stove. It's not where you put your pots and clean pots and pans. My broiler, you actually pull out that bottom drawer and cook. So I put the fish in, timed it for 5 minutes. Flipped them over. Put it on another 5 minutes. Started to saute my zucchini. Had my sweet potatoes going. Oven goes off for the fish. I bend over to pick up with the spatula to put the fish on a plate. And pulled the muscle of the calf in my left leg so bad that I had almost dropped the fish on the floor. I was in so much pain and I could not move. I was just paralyzed and my toes curled. So I was wiggling my toes, hoping that if I could get those straightened out, the rest of my body would cooperate. I was down there, bent over, doing squats and stretches, trying to stretch out that muscle. Nothing. It took me about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm still trying to get the fish out because I don't want it to burn or overcook. And I didn't want to scream because Scott was sleeping. And I was crying, but I knew he couldn't hear me. That was horrible. I haven't pulled a month. I used to get Charlie horses several times during the night when I was sleeping, but I haven't done that in probably a year. Because I've been trying to eat more potassium. It was just horrible. And then afterwards I laughed, but it was not funny at the time. Water tastes good. Just plain old water, but it still tastes good. So what are we at? 42 minutes. Okay, do we have more flowers like that? I'm looking. I don't see any more. Okay. You know, I know we don't have to have all green leaves, and it is magical jungle. So, should we do some brownish, orangish color? This'll work. Let's go in with brownish orange. Let's find a leaf to do the brownish orange on. We are going to go with these leaves. Can you see? Miss Pearl doesn't care if you can see or not. And this leaf is also part of it. So the Ivy and Inky Butterfly series will be an ongoing series for quite a while. So I hope that you will join me, even if you don't color the same pages as me, or use the same colors or the same pencils. But I know when I colored out of it the last time, I had a lot of views. So that means that a lot of you liked it. Okay, I see 2 more flowers like those 2, and they are down here. They're down here. What are we at? 45 minutes. So we are going, even though the leaves look a little different, we are still going to color them with the same color on the leaves. I am also going to do a series, I'm thinking, in Mythomorphia. I'm not positive yet. Not Mythomorphia, Imaginemorphia. And I might do that on Saturdays. Although first, I think before I do that, I'm going to do my product review series first. Okay, so there's the leaves on that one. Now we'll go to this one. So since someone had asked me about the Filas and the Pablos, I will do the Fila review first. And then the second part for review, I will do the Pablos. But, oh, and I did want to let you know that if you are not in my Facebook group, you will not see the live feed because we cannot save what we are doing of the live feed on Facebook. Okay, so there was that color. I want to go in with a, I don't know, I should have gone in with the orange first, huh? Well, I did that one ass backward. Let's try this anyways. Let's go in with orange. And where is my friend Amber Petals? Amber Petals, where are you, girl? I have not seen anything from you. No comments. You used to email me several times a day. I hope and pray that you are okay. I know you were having issues with your phone watching videos, so I'm hoping that's all that's wrong. You are such a lovely lady. Not unless your kids, maybe you're down and out with that flu, or your kids are. I just haven't seen anything from you in a long time, and I get worried. I get worried about my peepers. Okay, let's go in with reddish orange and go down in here. I know Donna Weaver's been commenting again. And I have seen stuff from Donna Kirby and is it Donna Flutie? I notice when people are missing. But Amber Petals used to email me several times a day. She always left nice long comments. And I miss her. Okay, let's go back in with that brownish orange. And just kind of go in with medium pressure. And you know what? I actually like this. Even though I did it backwards, color-wise, it actually came out nice. So tomorrow's Wednesday, which I have the day off. And I plan on doing the videos of all the books, of the flip-throughs that I need to do. I think there's like 6 of them. And then I might post one a night or one every other night. Because I promised you guys flip-throughs. But I think that I'm going to do Eileen, and is it Serene? Irene and Serene, I'm going to do the flip-throughs of those all on one video. Because they're both by the same artist. So I am going to do both of those flip-throughs together. Okay, so there's that. And I... Yep. Tired. That's all I can say. It's got to be why I'm messing up. So, we did these leaves down here, but we didn't finish them all the way up here. So we're going to go back in with orange. Go up 3/4 of the way. Light pressure to medium. That's my husband's alarm clock, if you can hear that. Because he can't. He will hit that snooze button, but sometimes it takes him forever to hit it. The house could blow up and he'd sleep through it. And sometimes I have to go in and wake him up. On the weekends, it'll go off because he wants to get up early and get going at the gas station. And I have to wake him up and tell him, that's your alarm clock, not mine. And that's the dryer. Yep, see, he's not turning the alarm off. What time is it? It is 8:10. He doesn't have to be up till 8:30. And he still has not turned it off, and it's been going off. It's for about 10 minutes now. I just screwed up, didn't I? Oh boy, I should just go back to bed because I just messed that up. That was, let's go in with reddish orange. We were supposed to do reddish orange and then that brown color here. So, that's what we're doing. We're changing the whole look of this. Because you know what? I can. It's my coloring book. And if you were following along, I'm sorry. There we go. Now we'll go back in with the brownish orange and go over it all. Because we messed up. We messed up. Actually, it looks fine. It actually looks fine. It does, it does, it does. There we go, and it actually looks good. So my screw up came out okay. And what's the time? Oh, it's going to be shutting off here soon. So we are going to say goodbye now, my peepers. Go out, and that's what it looks like. And I'm sorry if I cut you off on some of them. That's the way it goes. Bye-bye.